Expat China League highlights, brought to you by missed smites, questionable drafts, and that one guy who swore he didn't int.
Neferi, that Neferi is going mid. Oh dear. That is a snowbally pick. And then that means that they're going to have to pick something into this Neferi. What would you decide to go if you're playing against Neferi mid?
What they're doing right now is they're trying to swap Seraphine into mid lane. Yeah, they're doing it. I don't think it's a very good idea to play Seraphine into Neferi. Because I was just about to say how good Neferi is into their bot lane, which I thought were Seraphine and Caitlyn, because her W is so crazily annoying against Seraphine ult. You can't even chain CC with your double E and then ult, because E is just a root, and you can W in a root. So yeah, Neferi is gonna be pretty much untouched. Maybe Leona can fix this problem, but the rest of the champions look so bad into Neferi. If she has good reaction timers and low ping, if her W is off cooldown, neither Warwick nor Singed are getting her.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for this team to lock down that Neferi. It's going to be quite difficult indeed. So let's look at the team comps one more time. It is Sion, top lane for the Pop Pop Club. That's on Pylon. Elise being piloted by Zeus. Neferi mid by the Super Server mid laner that got picked up there. Azadok on NF and Braum on being piloted by Pranonta. Meanwhile, on the other side, it's going to be Singed by Blaz there, Warwick. And there we go. We're seeing Elise making the move into the mid lane. And here we go. They're going to look into the mid lane. Beef arrowing away. He's going to get caught, but his jungler is coming in. Flan comes in to get the counter kill. He gets in there, but they will have to back away. Zeus flashes. Flan is running for his life. Neferi trying to get close to him. Beef is still in trouble. Here comes Doolittle locking down this mid laner. This should be first blood, and it is, but he goes down at the same time. First blood for the Caitlyn. Meanwhile, Tide is in a bit of trouble. Zeus should be able to get onto him, but I think he gets away. He misses the cocoon, which is a bit of surprise. And that was overall a small little victory for the big booty Brodies, don't you think?
I think our time is different.
Is it
350?
Oh, okay, you're ahead of me for some reason. Let me just check very quickly. Time controls. Okay, I'm up to 4 minutes 401. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Elise is being caught.
Elise has been caught here. Warwick has to flash out. Neferi goes back in. Pranonta dives him forward, protecting his team. Beef is in trouble here, but he should be fine. He should be under his tower. Nothing comes of it.
I think they could have played it, continued the play, just if they played it slower, because Seraphine had needed some time to follow up. She had not that much vision. But yeah, it is what it is. Nobody died. It's still 1-1. And it's better for the red team. It's better for the red side team.
Doolittle coming in. They're going to go on to Azadok. I don't think too much will come of that, though. And again, we're going back to a small... No, both teams seem to be quite happy to farm up, apart from that little jungle skirmish aside. However, in the river here, Zeus is tracking Flan. Flan does have a level up on him, but I don't know why he's so worried. He does get the scuttle. No, the scuttle goes to Zeus' side. Zeus, super chunked. He doesn't have flash, and he will go down. Flan picks up that kill as well. And that early game, Elise wanting to be aggressive, wanting to get in the face of Flan and that Warwick, it's not going to plan so far.
Well, Zeus is being too aggressive.
That
He didn't get a single power spike from the moment we fought the last time. He just lost his flash, and he still is trying to find some skirmish. Maybe they had a timer ahead of Caitlyn. But
Pylon going in. He doesn't really have too much mana, though. I think Blaz should just be able to walk away. Maybe Pylon's trying to scare him off, but then here comes the Warwick. The Warwick is going to come in. Pylon does have flash. He should be able to get away here if he times it well enough. Fear comes in. Oh, but in the mid lane, Sorry about that, we missed that kill. Neferi gets the kill onto Caitlyn. We're going to have to see how that happened. Hopefully we can get that in a replay down the line. We can't do the replay now, I'm afraid. Sorry, we can't do that. But we should have been looking. Oh dear. So now this Neferi, who's got 2 kills, is looking quite comfortable into this Caitlyn, but the gold is kind of tied. He's going to be quite tanky. But again, this is the point of Singed. You can't stop the Singed farming if you're playing Sion. He's just going to run past you.
Yeah, you could do that if your jungler was spotting top ever.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a skirmish.
Speaking of jungle, Flan, he's got level 6. Zeus is level 5. He's in a bit of trouble there. But Beef goes either way. It doesn't matter. He picks up the kill, and Beef picks up another kill here. He flashes away, and Caitlyn gets the kill onto the Neferi. That's a great bit there. Prenonta now being engaged on by Leona. He's being locked down. Flan is a little bit low, but this is Warwick. The amount of healing he gets early on is huge. Now Azadok is in trouble. He's slowed by the red buff, and Beef picks up the kill. And in a major surprise, the Big Booty Brodies are all of a sudden straight ahead. What happened there?
Okay, I think Zeus underestimates the...
Meanwhile, Blaz is in trouble. Pylon flashes in. He gets the kill. And then all of a sudden, Caitlyn being a bit too greedy in the mid lane. Flan should be able to get away. So much action, but this results in a 2k gold lead for the Big Booty Brodies. Incredible.
Pylon is the GOAT.
Immediately, Neferi's going to ult away, and that's going to be a shutdown to this Neferi. Oh dear, that's going to be another kill. Zeus takes that one, and this Neferi is online, and all of a sudden that little advantage is gone. They stayed too long. And because of that, they will be able to take this dragon as well. He is on a ward, they will know he's doing it, but there is no way to stop Zeus taking this dragon.
I think Warwick might get there in time because of his passive.
Yeah, he is running. Meanwhile, Doolittle's in trouble. He decides to go back in. He goes to Prenonta, but this is a Braum. Braum is tanky. Ult comes out from Azadok. It doesn't connect at all. Meanwhile, that's going to be happening at the dragon. Zeus and this mid laner, they take it easily. There was going to be no contest. I don't think they could have contested. But
No, probably not. After this bot lane skirmish, there's nothing to do. They have no ults, they have no mana, and the Warwick 1v2 is just not ready to handle it.
handle that Neferi, definitely. However, Zeus has made his way into the bot lane. They don't know he's there. He's going to let them walk up. He misses a point blank cocoon. Why not go on the Leona there? That is surprising. Zeus, a little nervous maybe? Leona was right there. Yes, she did have flash, but you would think with the Braum jumping on, they would be able to get that kill. She wasn't that healthy either. So, 12 minutes in, 6-7, the gold is now back even. Let's look at some of these items. Singed working towards his Leandries. Sion picking up his mid lane going in. Beef getting dived here. He will go down, but then Warwick comes in. But this is a hyper-fed Neferi. Doolittle's going to be there. They're going to try and pick it up. Nice lockdown, and he does go to Flan. Good roam by the Leona. This could be a scary, scary dog later on. This Caitlyn, however, Pylon going in, finds Blaz, and his mid laner is here. Blaz puts down his W, but he's not going to get away. Neferi goes in. I don't know why you're flashing. He does get away. He leveled up. The police are going to get him. Flash by Pylon, picks it up.
But who if not Pylon?
Who is Pylon? This guy is comfortable on his Sion. Great angle of the Q, and he picks up a kill onto that Singed. He's going to be feeling good about himself now.
Who's going to carry the boats?
Who's going to carry the boats? Oh my word. So, first item done for both teams. So there's a lot riding on this Caitlyn to try and do the damage for Big Booty Brodies, because This bot lane, the Seraphine's going support build, the Leona's going a support build. Do you agree with that idea? Yes, I understand Redemption is going to be useful, it's a very strong item, but shouldn't Seraphine build a little bit of damage?
Probably yeah, since Caitlyn is going like one-shot build.
Flan going in, he does ult the Elise, the lockdown from the Leona, and they pick up a nice quick kill there. They're going to have to keep this Elise down. Warwick running around.
He's just drifting.
He's just drifting on him. He should pick up the Elise. The Elise gets taken down by the... He will be able to keep up with him. The Q goes out. Another E. He should just one more hit, and he gets it. Pylon solo kills Blaz in the top lane as Sion. You've got to do more. You can't get near this Sion.
Pylon said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
He'll do it himself. However, Warwick is coming in. Pylon has no mana. He doesn't have flash. This should just be elementary for the Warwick. Although Pylon does walk up.
I'm pretty sure.
He's forcing him to ult. Not the worst thing that can happen. And of course, he's just going to pick up that farm in zombie form. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Doolittle has found Prenonta. A little bit of support combat here. Not much is going to come off it. Misses his E. I don't think there's much more. However, Zeus is coming in the pinch. Doolittle is going to have to flash. He does. Ult comes out just to keep the Leona safe. And they will go back to farming.
Yeah, this fight was for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing. However, Doolittle finds Prenonta again. The Warwick is there. Prenonta has the flash. She ults out. Leona connects with her ultimate, and she does go down. This Warwick is a problem. Meanwhile,
I don't know, man.
This is what you were saying earlier. You're saying no one can be in the sideline with this Nefiri because she's just going to jump on you. And again, Caitlyn can't ult her. She's just going to dodge it. And they take the blue away. And then, of course, blue team's turret does go down. They do get first turret. That is the power of the Singed. And is farming. However, in the mid lane, Kael'gap will pick up a kill onto Tired. Nice little kill there. They should be able to pressure this mid lane turret as well. And the down Leona will have to hold that. And all of a sudden, we are 20 minutes in. However, Zeus, Warwick going in onto the Nefiri. This is a battle of who is the stronger carry at this moment in time. However, Nefiri is just going to run away. Flan is chasing her. He's running straight into the Elise, and there's a shutdown. He wasn't aware. He didn't think that his team would be there, and that's a huge shutdown now. Going onto the side of the Hot Pot Club. Meanwhile, in top lane, it's another slap fight. Pylon not going to connect with his Q, and Sin should just walk away. Oh, a terrible mistake by Flan. They should.
Does Big Booty Brody team understand that Atakan is being one shot right now? I think they have this guess, but it's only two people walking down.
Leona are going through, but I don't think that's what you want to be doing, Doolittle. I don't think it's what you're going to be doing. But however, he does get killed. The Nefiri was not careful enough. Sunbeef is strong. He's had solo lane farm. KO has the flash. He gets it, but then Atakan will go down to the Hot Pot Club. Elise has nowhere to go. Ult comes out just to make sure of the kill. And out of a bad situation, Sunbeef picks up a quadra kill. Okay, now we're getting interesting.
Okay.
So just take me through some of those moments here. We'll start off with Flan chasing there, and then we'll go on to the Atakan. Take us away.
Okay. I'm not gonna talk about Flan walking. I didn't see it. I was watching the fist fight in the top lane, just glazing Pylon, micromanagement. But as they walked to Atakan, they probably thought that they are doing it, or they could be setting it up. But the rest of the team wasn't really walking there, so they weren't confident enough to send the whole team, because Atakan just spawned, and they were starting it from the...
Warwick
from the
going
spot
through,
back there.
but then Nefiri will be able to bait. He just blows up. This Nefiri is all damage, and that is the downside of this pick. It does good damage, but if you have a strong mid lane with Infinity Edge and he's picked up a Lord Dominic's as well. This Caitlyn is going to headshot everybody. No one survives in front of him.
Yeah, the Caitlyn is huge.
Caitlyn is a big problem. Cocoon connecting onto Doolittle.
Completely fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
I don't think he cares about that.
He will turn over though, because this Warwick is still strong. He does have his Blade of the Ruin King. There's a team fight. Azza lets it rip. Prenumpta does go down. Tide has to flash away, but he will die to Zeus. And there's a fist fight into the mid lane. Pylon just tanking as best he can, but he will go down because this Caitlyn is doing serious damage. And all for all, it's a 1-for-1. Blast flashes forward, tries to pick up the Caitlyn. He's going to die. A little bit over.
Flank.
Final flank, but Leona goes in. He picks up the Hellcat. The Serafino only hits one. Prenumpta fires back. Beef has to flash out. And then the Nefiri running in, but here comes Warwick. Nefiri has to W out. Sion runs through, misses everyone, and he's just going to be picked up here. Blaz being a complete nuisance, but Azadok will go down to the poison. Warwick diving into that back line. He doesn't care. However, this Caitlyn is untouched. He's just ripping through him. Dodges the ultimate and he gets out fine, but like you said earlier, this Caitlyn, no one can reach him, but he does not have flash for the next fight.
I think they can just siege. They have a really good siege. They can just walk down mid lane. Enemy team only has a MF ult for one wave to push it, or maybe Sion EQ combo to kind of trim it.
He goes in, he tries to lock him down, and that's just a one shot. Oh, this Caitlyn, 3 items, 12, 5, and 6. The fear of this super server mid laner is evaporating right in front of the Hot Pot Club.
Again,
Zeus gets picked out again and he gets killed immediately. Warwick does miss his ultimate, but it doesn't matter. MF goes down. They go in now, and it's just piling in one after the other. Oh, this looks bad. It's a triple kill for the Caitlyn. He is on the wrong side, but he is safe because the Nefiri is far away. Prenumpta is in trouble as well. He will get picked up. And like you said, Zeus is an aggressive player. He will always look to outplay. He will always look to contest. But if that aggression is not curbed, he gets punished hard. And this will be a Baron for the big booty Brodies. They have a 6k, now a 7k gold lead.
Caitlyn can live long enough. Caitlyn can live long
Here
enough.
we go. Here we go, Sion looking for a desperate death, but Sunbeef is cut off from his team, but he just kills Zeus immediately. He's still not dead. Flam flies in. He gets taken down. Sion has to run back to his team, however, Prenumpta on the other side. Azadok going into Doolittle. Doolittle is still tanky. He may kill the misfortune he does. Pylon gets flipped back into the team, and this is over, ladies and gentlemen. Hot Pot Club, they have the super server mid laner. Big Booty Bros says, super serve this nuts. They will take this game and go 1-0 in their group. Incredible gameplay. Kaif.
Yes, well done by BBB. I think really good lane assignment, really good draft, really good early game skirmish timers, not letting enemies to snowball too much. And yeah, late game their comp is just better.